Hello everyone, this is Golden Veins weekly stock market condition, and this one is for August week 5, and I'm your English commentary Jay Choi. First, KOSPI. Due to the trade of institutions, foreign investors, and program, it ended strong. Despite unfavorable factors regarding United States quantitative easing and Syria, foreign investors still showed a strong selling trend of more than $1 trillion, and it closed strong. It is up by 38.50 compared to the 26th. It ended 1926.36. Individuals purchased 1 trillion and 51.55 billion, and 18.24 billion is sold for financial institutions, and 1 trillion and 4,007 billion sold for foreign investors. For program trade, 573 billion arbitrage has been sold, and 25.83 billion non-arbitrage transaction, so for the total of 31.56 billion sold with security. Current closing conditions for each industry. Every sector is closed weaker. All of 14 high rankings except for POSCO and SK Hynix, they are all closed weaker, including Korean Electricity with 5.50% and Samsung Electronics with 5.23%, SK Telecom with 5.23%, and Kia Motors with 5.16%. 11 sectors are closed strong. August is the month of new 2014 portfolio for those sectors who have had benefits from the policy or who have undervalued. So remember, put that in mind and buy those undervalued or blue chip stocks with low prices. US dollar over Korean won is down by 2.701 compared to the 26th, and now is 1110.001. And now for KOSDAQ. Due to the selling trend of financial institutions and foreign investors, it is closed weaker. It is fixed by 16.99 compared to the 26th, and it ended 516.74. 1374 billion and 1207 billion have been sold for financial institutions and foreign investors, and 2625 billion has been purchased for individuals. For program trade, it has been mainly non-arbitrary transaction trade and having a 163 billion purchasing security. Current closing condition of each industry. Due to the selling trend of financial institutions and foreign investors, every sector is closed weaker. On the other hand, paper udon products, transportation equipment parts, and entertainment stayed strong, becoming the leading sectors of KOSDAQ. High rankings are closed in a confused state of trend. Paradise with 4.23%, Patron with 4.0%, 6 sectors are bullish. But on the other hand, Celltrion with negative 26.55%, WeMade negative 5.56%, 8 sectors are closed weaker. And now for the United States. As it struggles to announce its position about Syria, stock market is closed in a confused state as well. On August 26th, Monday, before the opening, poor index silenced the concern about decreasing quantitative easing and start with a rise, but unfavorable factors right before the closing reversed it into a fall. U.S. Department of Commerce announced that the purchase of July durable goods is decreased by 7.3% compared to that of June. This is way shorter than the observational value for the market, which was 4.0% drop, worse than 4.23% increase from June. It is the very first time decrease in durable goods since 3 months ago, and this is the biggest drop down since 2012 August. John Kerry, the Secretary of the State, remarked that there's no doubt about Syria government used chemical weapon against the rebel forces. And it also has been announced that the President Barack Obama is still trying to make a decision which would behave as an unfavorable factor to the investors for a short period at least. Jacob Lew, the Secretary of Treasury, mentioned that the U.S. government will exceed its debt limit by the middle of October unless there is an action from the legislature. August 28th, Wednesday. Despite the concern about strike in Syria, low price selling trend, and the rise in the international oil price has been issues. Due to the irregular changes in oil price, energy-related stocks experience rallies which could possibly encourage the reverse in the market. United States, France, and United Kingdom are preparing for military strike on Syria. United States brought in a resolution to the UN Security Council in which says the approval of military force in Syria. United States, July provisional housing selling shows decreasing trend for 2 business days, discouraging the investment. Mark Carney, the chairman of the Bank of England, tried to bring a positive air for the investors through his first formal speech. By reducing the flexibility standard and a reserve fund for the bank, he wants to lead an expansion in loan, and other measures will also be provided if necessary. As a geopolitical risk, the international oil price reached the highest in last 6 months. Energy-related stocks experienced a rise as well. And lastly, August 30th, Friday. Throughout the last week of August, the pressure of United States intervention in Syria dispute dominantly affected the market. Barack Obama, who insisted the airstrike until the 29th, is now concerning about this matter as the Britain Conservative Party opposed and the Left Party. According to the NBC survey, 80% of the citizens thinks that the strike should be done under the agreement of the legislature. But 50% of the citizens also answered that the United States does not have to punish this chemical weapon usage in Syria. John Kerry, like I said, he said it has been proved that Syria used chemical weapon. He also emphasized Syria government had been prepared for 3 days before it used chemical weapons on the 21st. After England, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, announced it will not participate in the strike, Barack Obama said the final decision is yet to be put off. Dow index is fixed by 136.15 compared to 26, and now is 14,810.31. S&P 500 index is fixed by 23.81 compared to a 26, and now is 1632.97. Nasdaq January index is fixed by 67.70 and now is 3589.87. New York Mercantile Exchange and West Texas Intermediate is up by $1.68 and now is $106.02 per barrel. London ICE future market and the North Sea Brent gas is up by $3.43 and now is $111.24 per barrel. COMEX gold future price is increased by $17.25 and now is $13.94.75 per ounce. And next, Europe stock market. The reaction of the United States towards Syria is the major issue of August. On August 27th, Tuesday, due to the concern about the United States striking Syria, Europe stock market has been very unstable. Chuck Hagel, United States Secretary of Defense, said that a response to Syria is all set if Barack Obama asks for it. On 29th, its first possible missile strike against Syria has been broadcasted on NBC, affecting the market badly. Germany announced its fine business confidence index of August, but it was not enough to bring the declining market back on. Germany's think tank IFO has a business confidence index of 107.5, exceeding the expected value of 107.0 and 106.2 from that of July. On August 29th, Thursday, thanks to the possibility of the delay in European countries' strike on Syria, the market finally reversed after 4 business days. United States shows a fine second quarter GDP fixed value and reduced claims for unemployment benefit, and they brings an expectation of economic recovery. England, Vodafone, and US Verizon Communication sold 45% of its share, which is about $130 billion. On August 30th, due to the concern about Syria, European investors show wait-and-see policy. The uncertainty of U.S. military force intervention behaves as an unfavorable factor to the Europe stock market. British Parliament rejected the bill of sanction of Syria, and now the problem is United States striking Syria independently or not. First half of fine economy index has been announced, bringing positive effects to the market. EU National Statistical Office announced economic confidence index is 95.2, which is the highest in 2 years. Only that July unemployment rate was 12.1%, still the worst level for last 5 months. And lastly, for United Kingdom index, FTSE 100 index is decreased by 79.17 and now is 12.93 compared to 26. And for Germany, DAX 300 index is down by 332 points and it ended 8103.15. And for France, CAC 40 index is down by 1333.35 and now is 3933.78. US dollar over euro is down by $0.0017 and it ended $1.3207. Alright, that's it for tonight. Thank you for listening. You guys have a great day. This has been Jay Choi. Thank you.